Yo, what's going on, guys? So we got another Brown Dust 2 video, a should you pull, right? And we're specifically going to be going over Magical School Professor Schera. Real quick, there will be a 300 celebration live stream for Brown Dust 2, 7 p.m. Korea time. I'm Central Time Zone, so U.S. Central Standard Time Zone, so that will be, it's a 9-hour difference, so that will actually be about 4 a.m. Thursday. So I will set up a stream for then. If you want to come check it out, by all means, please come check it out. I'm particularly interested and excited because I know they're going to be talking about guilds. They're probably going to talk about the winner of the top 4 best skill cutscene, and I really want to see what they're going to do for this celebration, because I really think in order for this game to continue to grow, they have to do basically similar to what they did at the 100-day event. Just have really on par skill cutscenes with that of like Bunny Eclipse, Diana, and Celia, right? So hopefully they do something to really get the fan base going and get other people into the game. But anyway, Magical Professor Schera. Now I'm gonna be honest right off bat. You can get this skin. I don't remember if you can get it in the pub. I'm not 100% sure, but if you just play the game enough, you should be able to run into one copy of this, right? And this is me coming as someone who started the game pretty early. I'd say like a month after the game came out. But yeah, if you play it pretty casual, eventually you'll run into this skin. But let's just go over if it's worth pulling. Now, I'm gonna be very honest with you. Really cool skin. She looks great. The new skill animation that they gave her, I mean, I like it. I think it looks great. So if you want to get one copy for the skill cutscene, I'd say absolutely go for it. But I don't think it's worth it at all. I'm gonna be honest, before I get into this, I've used her skills a couple times in certain situations during PvE. I don't think this is a PvP skill at all. I've seen like one team I've went up against in like high rankings have it, but it was only after using like 2 other skills, or 2 other costumes. Now, at 0, it's 6 SP. Atrocious. Just absolutely atrocious, right? This is up there with what's her name? Neon Angelica, which is like, I think either 6 or 7. Someone let me know in the comments, but it's pretty bad. Now, Neon Angelica does have a little bit of benefits with her what do you call it? The potential system, right? But before we get into the potential system for Schera, let's just go over this, right? So attacks the enemy 5 times, dealing magic damage based off of 20% of magic attack. With each attack, additionally, it removes any beneficial effects applied to the target. So any buffs on the target, it removes them, right? So this is a debuffer costume, okay? If you want to get the SP cooldown down, you need +3. And you also get 36% of magical attack. Honestly, if you want some type of damage on this, you want to get to +5, which is 50% of magical attack. But even then, it's really isn't worth it. I mean, if you want a debuffer, just go for Rafina, because she will at least give your physical damage dealers an extra attack buff, right? So at least then that helps out the team, versus you need 6 SP if you don't have her +3 to use 20% magic damage of attack and then removing any buffs. Listen, I can't think of a situation to where you'll need this. Yeah, sure, we have the Fiend Hunt coming, but even then, if there's a skill condition, which I'm forgetting, if there's a skill condition where you get some extra effect if you use a debuff, just use Rafina and her skin debuffs versus this one, right? It would benefit you much easier. Now, let's go back to the game here and let's take a look at some of her stuff here. Let me actually turn on the music for you guys. Give me 1 second. So, right off bat, you get -1 skill SP reduction, which is, that's good. But again, if you get her to +3, then that means you'll get it 5, and then if you do the potential, you'll get 4, which I guess is okay. If you get her other additional stat here, you get a decrease in magic resist by 50% for 2 turns. I don't think that's really worth it, to be honest. And then you get some extra boost stats to the magic damage. So instead of 28% right here with my +1 schera, it is going to be +15 there, right? Which even then, again, I don't think it's worth it at all. Again, schera, me personally, is my favorite character, so I use her all the time. I have her pretty high stats, but I use every other costume but this one, and that is me being completely honest. Her summer skin, pool party skin comes in handy. Lapis Witch comes in handy, and I mean based off of 125% of magic attack, and it's only at +2. Codename S, one of my favorite skins for her. This one comes in handy, and also the part where you cannot use the skill for 2 turns and removes the target's buff. It's just this one costume is just much more beneficial. So I would say only pull if you want the skill animation, because she does look good. That I can 100% guarantee you. Yeah, I'm really trying to think of something good to say, but listen, no one's using this in PvP. Nobody's using this in PvE. It's just going to be one of those things to where if you've got an excess amount of SP points when you're playing like a PvE mode, then maybe you'll be like, oh, you know what? Let me take away this buff in Evil Castle or Tower of Desire, right? Maybe those are the only 2 places I can think of using these buffs, or against like a boss enemy in one of the story packs. That's it. That is the only thing. So this is a very situational skin, and even then, I would say just getting 1 copy is fine, because investing in more of these is nah, no way. Because you just want to use it to get rid of buffs. Who cares about the magic attack damage? So yeah, guys, that's really my final verdict. Let me know what you think in the comments. Maybe I got it wrong. I don't mind being wrong. Maybe you guys see some use. But these are just my thoughts on this, and my experience with having the skin for a very long time. So yeah, hope this helps you guys in choosing. Again, I would suggest pulling for Rafina, like I said in my review. Please check that out. Definitely give her a pull. And yeah, make sure to tune in for my live stream reaction of the 300-day celebration. Later, guys. Like and subscribe.